What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another NC Miata video. Today we are hopefully finishing the 2.5 build. Hopefully, crossing our fingers. I got the rest of the parts we needed. As in the last video, I needed like an oil pickup tube, some of the gaskets and stuff because we couldn't do the oil pan. But so far we installed the balance shaft delete, we did the rear main seal, and we completely disassembled the entire motor. So now we're gonna be doing like front main seal today, put the oil pan on, new oil pickup, doing all the timing, and also the stage 1 Fab9 cams. So hopefully we can get it all knocked out. It is a decent amount, but it's not too much like on paper, I guess you could say. So I think we should be able to do it. We got Kevin and Yanni again with us, so let's get this thing knocked out. So we got our 2.0 oil pickup on. I just picked this thing up, and then we got the full bottom scraped off of the old RTV, so we're about to put some new on, and then we also are cleaning the 2.0 oil pan off. I had to pick up a new one, as you guys know, because the one got trashed when it blew up. So we just brake clean this, make sure it's pretty clean, but we'll do like 2 oil changes in the car for sure too, just to make sure nothing's in the pan or in the motor like that. So about to put the pan on, and then we'll probably go over and probably do the front of the motor, do some seals, and then move on to the cams.
What?
Is the building not to be scarred? Doesn't really matter, does it? It's not a
I mean, I would prefer to have the least amount of scarring possible.
it's the only way I'm gonna be able to get all this stuff out is to scar it.
But yes, marring, I'm worried if we mar it up. All it takes is marring it across the mating surface, and then that's an oil leak.
Yeah. That's rock.
Well, we got all of the cams out. We got the cam caps off and stuff, and now we are getting ready to basically put the stage 1 cams in here. We're kind of cleaning them off. They have this like white film on them. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I guess that's what they come with, but stock cams, got the cam caps, and then this is the new cam, stage 1. But with stage 1 cams, you don't technically have to change any of the buckets in here or anything like that. Hopefully we'll check all the clearances and stuff, but with stage 1 you don't. Stage 2 you got to change all of the buckets and everything and make sure everything's good. But supposedly with the stage 1 Fab9 cams you don't have to do that, so hopefully the clearances are good after we put the cams in. But these are the stage 1s, and then we have like all the other stuff over here. So these are stage 1 and then stock. So let's install these bad boys. Well guys, as you remember, we stripped out the screws, but we were able to get the pump out and everything, the whole assembly out. It doesn't help that I have a full tank of 93 in there because I filled it up right before I blew up the car, but we got the entire thing out. We'll just have to go get new screws and stuff, but we got the pump out. There's really not too many videos. I think there's only one online that I saw to take an NC you know, full fuel pump assembly out, but we got the old one off and we got the new Duratec 340 right here. So all you got to do when you take this thing out is you have to compress it as it's a spring. I'm sure there's a lot of cars that are like this, but to get it out of the area over here, it's too short, so just compress it, the thing will come out. Just make sure you don't mess up the floater. And then you got the, I might go get a new bag because this is pretty dirty. This is like the, I guess the filter per se on the bottom of the fuel pump that was on the stock one. But all you got to do is take this whole entire thing out of the bucket and then take the little thing off the bottom, which is the filter, and then push from the top after you take the connector off, and this thing will just slide straight out. With the Duratec 340, make sure you use both of the O-rings that they give you. That's what one of the guys was saying. And big shout out to Brett on the 25 page on Facebook. He helped me out because I had a couple questions. Obviously, like I said, there's not too much stuff online of how to take the pumps out, but shout out to you, man. Appreciate the help. And let's go get this thing installed and back in the car, and that'll be one less thing checked off on the NC 2.5 build. I had to go get a whole new fuel pump filter because I did not want to put this guy right here in. This is actually the OEM one, and you can see the difference. This is a brand new one versus OEM. How dark this is. Definitely we're running a new fuel pump, definitely upgraded fuel pump. I wanted to get a whole new filter. I couldn't get one like that day, so I had to wait like 2 days, but we got this guy. Now we can slap it in and put the pump back in, and we'll be good to go. Well, I needed 2 hands and help from my dad actually, because I was not able to get that in with one hand, but we got her set up. We got the stock fuel pump, old filter right here. We got the new 340 Duratec fuel pump in there. Got it all set up.
These are running on slippery.
No gas on it either.
That's what I mean.
Probably move that pipe. Nice. Went in way easier than taking it out.
Sure did.
Guys, it is a sad day. I'm actually parting the NB out. She has actually been sold. I know, guys, I know. She's been on the channel for about 2 years now. We bought her wrecked. If you guys didn't know, we rebuilt the thing, and then it's been the track car and like the mountain car for the last 2 years. But you can see right here, we actually took the wing off already, but we still have to take, basically I'm selling it completely bone stock, so I gotta take the side markers off here. I might leave the headlights on, I'm not sure. I think Kevin might want those. Taking the wheels off, the front splitter, took the wing off already. I'm taking my seats out, harnesses, and then the crappy thing is I'm gonna be taking the hard dog out too. But I put the stock taillights back on. You guys can see that, no wing, it's crazy. Put the stock trunk back on. But I almost got this seat out actually, but it's been amazing, and honestly, like one of the best cars I've ever had on the channel and stuff, and honestly that I've ever had for driving experience too. But let's go ahead, keep parting this thing out, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like completely almost just back to stock. Well guys, this video has definitely been all over the place, but we definitely did a lot of progress on the 2.5, made like 3 steps forward, and then we did definitely 2 steps back. But I'll definitely kind of explain what I mean once we go over there to the motor. But we got the fuel pump installed in the car, which was definitely huge because we stripped out all those screws, and I was kind of worried like drilling around the gas tank and everything, but we were able to buy one of the extractors. They came out instantly, so we put the 340 fuel pump in. That's good to go. So that's definitely checked off. And then we also were able to basically save the turbo. So I cleaned it completely out, all the metal shavings. Kevin definitely did that for me. And then also the intake, or sorry, the exhaust manifold right here. You guys remember how much, like, there was so much metal in here. So we cleaned it, and then also blew it out and everything. So this is clean now. The turbo's clean. And then what else did we do here? We also cleaned, we got an intake manifold. I think I showed you guys that already, but we cleaned that out as well. And then also we cleaned the valve cover. So all this stuff is ready to go on the motor. And then also all the extra stuff that we have, new water pump and all that. But let's go over and dive over to the motor. As you guys can see, we got trash bags on the motor, and the last time you guys saw this, we had the front cover on, the oil pan back on, and we had the valve cover back on the last time that you guys probably saw the motor. So what we had to do is, when we were wrapping up the front of the motor, putting the crank pulley on and stuff, we noticed that the timing might be off, and you know, this is the first time doing it, so I just wanted to pull the front cover back off. And then also too, I realized that I kind of took a step too fast, and since we're turbo, basically the Fab9 turbo kit uses the oil drain, like the oil drain plug actually in the oil pan, and honestly, like, I'm not a fan of it. So Armand, he's actually in Texas. He has a whole entire, you know, 2.5 shop out there. It does specifically 2.5 swaps. He has a whole entire website. I'll throw it down in the description below. But he sells like all new water lines and a whole new drain line with a tap and everything. So I'm actually gonna be tapping the oil pan. Now I was like, you know, since we have the front cover off, let's just go ahead and take the oil pan back off, which sucks, but that'll allow us to get all the metal shavings out of the oil pan. You know, I didn't take the oil pan off the NA when I've turboed it twice, but since this motor doesn't have oil in it, it's just a better thing just to take the oil pan off and drill it and just make sure we're not hitting anything inside the oil pan. So that was definitely long-winded, but that is where we are right now. I finally got the tap in. We have all the oil drain lines and stuff, water lines. So this thing is honestly ready to go. I have all the parts. So now we just have to dive back into it. I've been super busy the last 2 to 3 weeks, so that's why it's kind of sat, which is a bummer, but my hand is also doing a lot better. I'm out of the cast, doing PT now, so we are definitely on the up and up for sure. So guys, definitely stay tuned. We are gonna be knocking this out within the next week or so, and then hopefully just throwing it in the car, dialing it back in, and then we can definitely get this thing tuned. But I'm bummed because this definitely took, since I broke my wrist and stuff, it definitely took a lot longer. But we have a lot of aftermarket parts for this thing, and I can't wait just to get the 2.5 knocked out and then start actually, you know, making this car look aesthetically good as well, as also, you know, getting the 2.5 dialed in with the turbo kit and all that. So we're getting pretty close, guys. I'm sorry for not posting the last, I think it's been like 2 weeks since I posted a video, but definitely stay tuned. Comment down below if you guys are still excited for the 2.5, because I am. And then also we got the NA in the background, and as you guys saw, we're parting ways with the NB. She's actually she's sold, so she's just sitting here waiting for the new owner. But it's completely bone stock. No, you know, there's no wing anymore, no seats, no harnesses, no roll bar in it, stock wheels and tail lights and everything. It's pretty wild to see this and also drive this car completely stock. But I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna be sad we got no front splitter anymore, stock headlights and all that, but this thing was, like I said, the best car that's ever been, that I think I've ever built, just for driving experience and all that. I'm gonna definitely miss this car, but I think I might have one more video with it coming out. But guys, this might be the last time that you see this car, and it's kind of sad. But guys, that is gonna conclude this jumbled up video. And definitely comment down below if you guys are excited, like I said before, about the 2.5, also more NA content. And I got something special in the works coming in the next few weeks. Definitely stay tuned. It's the biggest video that I'll probably make on the channel and stuff. But stay tuned for that. And as always, GPG, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next one.